Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the last 4 pages that we're putting embellishments on. And the difference this time is I am just taking full sheets and putting them on the page kit, because actually cutting stuff out is going to take me a while. So after I get this done today, I'm going to assign a challenge to each of these pages, so 10 page kits, and then I'm going to print my photos, and then I'm going to cut all the embellishments that I want for each of these. So let's see if I go through this and I can't find any blue labels or viewfinders. It just means that I assigned it to another page. So when I get to this, I can go through my other page kits, find the blue viewfinders or blue labels, and then cut them out and add them to this. I'm not too worried. I'm going to sit down at the table downstairs and I'm going to have a few people helping me. We're going to be doing this afternoon. So I'm going to add the cameras, and I think I'm going to add the banners. And then maybe some words. I think I'll put them in with the black font. And then maybe instead of the bigger ones, I can just do the smaller viewfinders. I don't use them as much, so let's try to use those. Maybe some of this so I can mismatch. And then maybe some of these. And I think that's it for this blue. Then there is blue and teal on this. So I brought my teal folder, or my turquoise. So I'll go through those. So pretty. Okay, so while I'm doing that, one thing that I keep forgetting mentioning is how this whole thing is how it works. So when you go to NicoleJones911.com, by the way, this is for the virtual crop. That's from November 27th to November 29th. And it's 5 different times during the whole weekend, 2-hour times at a time. So Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. And if you're anywhere else in the world, just go on Google, type in Atlantic Standard Time, look at the time that it says on your computer, that's the time that it is where I am at the exact same time as yours. So let's say it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it says that my time is 11. Well, then you're 12, 1, 2, you're 3 hours ahead, or later, not ahead, later. So that if I'm from 9 to 11, that means for you, it would start at 10, 11, 12. It would be 10, 12 to 2, so on and so forth. So, and then on Friday night, it's 6 to 8. Saturday morning, it's 9 to 11. Saturday afternoon, it's 3 to 5. And then Sunday morning, it's 9 to 11. I did a few sessions early in the morning because that's when my arm doesn't hurt as much, because I've had a long night of resting. And second thing, the videos are going to stay on the website or on the Facebook group, so you can watch them later. I'll label them challenge 1 and 2, so on and so forth. So there's going to be 10 challenges. So when you click the buy now button, you purchase, you're done. Immediately you get an email. It's not something that I send. It's just done with the store. So you'll get an email. If you don't have it in your inbox, check your junk folder, because a lot of times it's there. So check your junk folder. And in that email, you'll get 4 things. One of them says welcome. When you click on that, it'll open a PDF. So it'll open up, and then there's a link for the Facebook group. You click on that and ask join, and then I'll accept you. Then with this virtual crop, you get 2 digital files, but one of them has 2 files. So one of them is the big viewfinder, the Cozy Cafe. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2, but you actually get 2 files. And then you get the small peppermints in the 1.5, 1.25, and 1 inch. And so this one right here, I think. Oh no, it's not this one. But it's something like this. This is just one size, but you would get 3 sizes. But that's the peppermint. And then once you're in the Facebook group, I've already listed all the challenges just so that when you make your page kits, you're ready. And Tulu, my social media gal, she is issuing challenges right now the whole week just so that people, can get excited and get going so that by this weekend, we'll be all ready to go. So there's going to be a whole bunch of fun. If last time was any indication, it was it was hilarious. We had so much fun, the chatting. And what I do is, I go through all this, but I go so far as, because I have to talk, last time was about an 11-hour time frame. This time it's going to be 10 hours. I have to talk for the entire 12 hours. So I actually make myself some little notes of stuff to talk about, and then a lot of stuff just comes up, like, we're chatting and then one thing leads to another, and it's just a whole bunch of fun. Okay, and we get 10 layouts done. But not only that, it's just fun to be able to gather with friends and just kind of take you out of reality for a little bit. Just out of the reality that we're kind of living right now. So it's just, oh, I love that. Look at that. It's almost like that. Okay. Putting that in there. Something stuck to it. That says spring break. I don't think I have anything for spring break. Oh, look, there's labels in here. I'm just going to take those. Less that I have to cut later. Here's another one. I'm not too, you know what? I don't know. I think I like this one better. And I'll only need one because I want to put some dark blue ones in there too. Okay, I like that. I like this. Now my containers like this, when it's blue, it's just mixed. I have dark blue, I have the teal, I have the turquoise. I actually have 2 containers. So I like to put a lot of our digital prints. I like that, but it says office hours. Let's get a coffee cup here. I like to put a lot of our digital prints, but then I like to add a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my goodness, I like that. So this happened. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this page. So that happens a lot too. I go through stuff and then I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this page, just from some embellishments that I grab. Okay, come on. Like that. And you're probably thinking, Nicole, how are you going to scrap with one hand? Where there's a will, there's a way. I can actually, I can pick up stuff, so I can pick up, and then I'm just going to use, I'm not going to use my big ATG gun. I'll just use something like that, and I can just hold it and then do it with that, and then I can, with this hand, I can glue it down. And because normally I cut my embellishments as I'm doing the page, but this time I won't. So cutting my embellishments always took like 10 minutes, maybe in the half hour, 40 minutes that it takes me to make a page. And now I'm going to do the cutting the page or cutting the embellishments beforehand. And I'm going to decide sort of the layout plan. So I'm going to look at everything and say, okay, this start like that. And I'm going to make myself little notes so that I can, because usually I scrapbook on the cuff. So basically I just look at something and then I just go with it. But this time I'm going to have plans, just so that, you know, if I have a 2-hour period, that I actually scrap for the 2 hours so that I can get the 2 pages done in 2 hours. And I have like a second plan too. So if it gets really, really bad, I might enlist one of the youngins here and say, okay, you can be my hands for one layout. So that should be interesting. That should be fun. But I think where I separated it, and then I just have plans to, when I'm not live, I'm going to go and, even if I have a nap, you know, rest my hand, put my arm up, to get rid of the inflammation and stuff. But when I went to see the doctor, I can't tell you how many times he said, use your hand, use your hand. I was like, I am. And he's like, yep, use your hand for everything. Use your hand. Don't stay like this with your hand. Like, you need to use your hands. So I'm looking at it as therapy. He says people that just stay with their arm like this, when their cast is off, their arm is still like this. They just can't function because it hurts too much. Now I have to tell you, yesterday was an accomplishment. I was a little down yesterday, I have to say. It doesn't happen to me very often. I always try to stay, you know, positive and stuff, but I mean, I'm human, so it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get down, and I have amazing friends that keep me in check. And so I was a little down, and I think the main thing was because I'd been waiting. My husband is super busy, like he's coaching and all this stuff, and his work is absolutely ridiculous. Because of our rules right now, my daughter can't come over, and I'm looking for my red file. And I can't find it. Oh, there it is. No, that's pink. So that is red. Okay, I was looking right at the red file. So usually my daughter was the one that was washing my hair, and everybody else was busy. And I hate being a bother. I hate having to ask people for help, all that stuff. So I was feeling a little, you know, every day I was like, well, it was only 2 days, but I just wanted my hair washed. I was just like, it's been 3 days or 4 days. Like, I need my hair washed, and they were all busy and all this stuff. So anyway, so yesterday I was a little down. So by the afternoon, I had bought this thing that you could put your arm in to cover this so you can have a shower, but it has like this rubber thing that you had to push your hand through it. And I got it about a week and a half ago, and I couldn't. Like, just the pushing, it hurt so bad. I was like, I can't put that on. Like, I'm hurting myself. So I didn't do it. I would just have a bath and all this stuff, right? But I can't wash my hair. So yesterday I was like, you know what? go and try again. So I went and I was like, and I was able to, it didn't hurt as much. So I was able to put it on, and then I turned on the shower and I washed my own hair. What an accomplishment. I was so happy. I got out of the shower. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I didn't have to bug anybody. I was just able to take care of myself. And I mean, I've been cooking this whole time. Like, I need help because I can't cut. If I would have broken my left arm, it would be a total, because I could cut with this hand because I'm used to it. I'm starting to learn and stuff, but you know, it's a little slow going. So people help me with cutting stuff and that kind of stuff. But so it's been a challenge, but the fact that I was able to do that yesterday was so awesome. And now I gotta look for the red little container. This is pink. I don't think I have a lot in the red. This is pink. Oh, there can't be that many pink. This is blue. Okay. This is yellow, blue, orange. Where's red? Oh, there's red. It was still in the container. Okay, so that's quite a bit of stuff. And then I'll just grab a few of these. Awesome. There. So yesterday was a woohoo. It was a woohoo day. There we go. I don't have a lot of red in here. Holy cannoli. Here's a couple things. A viewfinder that I won't have to punch out. Okay. A label. Another label. Whew. I have some containers, like those big iris containers, that are just full of embellishments. I need to go through those and divide them into the containers. Oh, I just found this over here. Let me bring this in. And just, you know, kind of fill up my containers again, because they're getting, some of them are getting a little low. And that was the whole reason that I wanted to use my containers this time. It's like, okay, I just need to use these containers, and then I can start going through those iris trays and divide them into these containers so they can get used up. That's cute. Let's see if there's any more red. Oh, red enamel dots. We'll put that right there. That's a lot of enamel dots that are not in my trays. So I'm going to take this out, because after I turn off the video, I am going to separate these puppies and put them in my containers where they belong, because some colors oh, look at that. I am running low. So I need to put those where they belong. Start with the putting stuff where they need to be. I was telling you that I had bought a calyx for up here. Another one that's up and running now. It's all, thankfully, I had it all cleaned up and all ready to go before I broke my arm. So that's good. That's done. Okay. I don't know. I think this is page, I'm not sure. 2 maybe? Yeah, 2. Page 2 for today. Okay, so page number 3 is this purple one here. So I just went and got my purple file. I don't think I'll do purple and pink. Should I? Maybe I should do pink too. And I think pink is right here. Okay. I wasn't going to do pink, but I think I will. So maybe I can do the journaling card in the pink. Yeah, oh, like this. Okay, so the journaling grid like this. And then I got this out from the purple. So some cameras, some arrows. I think I'll put that purple grid away. And then I have these arrows. I got those, and I got the circles. I think I'm going to take some of these words. And then maybe some of these labels. Yeah. Okay, so that's good for that. Now, I already did this, and I didn't hit record. Well, I thought I hit record, but I was actually turning it off. Anyway, it's a big thing. I didn't, like, I've already done this, choosing the stuff for this paper, although last time I didn't choose pink, so I did add some stuff. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry. I just don't know what I said in the first part of this video. So then these containers, I don't have one for purple. I don't know, there's not a lot of purple embellishments, so I don't have one yet. So I went and looked into my stickers, and I like this flower, this star, and BUB awesome. So that's one thing. Then I found this sticker sheet. It has that flower, that heart, this thing down here. Then I found 2 chipboard stickers, a heart and sort of like a bust, I guess. I don't know. See if I can use that. And then on this sticker sheet from Cartabella, there is this little flower right here. There's this border, and maybe I can use some of the words. So I thought that. And I put some enamel dots. So I think that's going to be a nice full page kit here. The last one is this blue kit. I just got to move everything off of it because, like I said, I've already done this. So I'm trying to recreate it. So this is the last one. I did add some enamel dots. Those don't belong there. Some enamel dots. And then from my digital files, there's the cameras, the arrows, the banners. I took the 2 shades of banners. I took some frames, some of the 1.5-inch circles, and some of the viewfinders. And all these right now, I'm having a Black Friday sale, so they're 50% off. So each one is $1 instead of $2. So that is going on all week. So if you're interested, make sure to check that out. And also the virtual crop is this weekend from November 27th to 29th. And this is a chipboard stickers, and I thought I could use that pink one, that blue one, maybe this one, you know, add some dimension. I like maybe that leafed, or maybe that bow, maybe those leaves, so, or feathers, I guess. And so I got that. Then I saw this, and I thought maybe those little flowers and that coffee cup. So that's pretty much the page kit for this. And it's very different this time because normally I would open this and I go through each one and I would add it to the page. But I'm finding I want to sit down, have a rest, sit down and then, because cutting stuff out right now is probably going to take me a bit of time, and I'm going to get some help. I'm going to get everybody to help me cut those out and be ready for Saturday or Friday. Plus, I'm going to assign a challenge to each of these page kits. Then I'm going to add the photos, and then I'm going to look at each page and say, okay, what could I do as a layout? So I'm going to think ahead on, what type of layout I'm going to do, whether it's a L design or diagonal or square, or, with the embellishments, what could I do just to help me out for this weekend. Usually I go off the cuff. I just open a page kit and I just go with it, bearing in mind the challenge. But this time around, to make sure that I can effectively put these pages together quickly without taking too much time, because I'm going to be, slow as it is, I'm going to be totally prepared. And I'm not even a little bit worried that I'm not going to be prepared, because here it is Monday and I have all this done this afternoon. I'm going to assign the challenges, print the photos, and start cutting out. And then tomorrow I can finish cutting out all of that. And then I'm going to think of different designs for each page. But that's it. That's it for today. I've put all the 10 page kits together for all the 10 layouts. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.